Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray, and today we're going to be diamond painting. Happy Pride Month. Today is June the 5th, and I am going to be starting a brand new diamond painting. This is Dragon Seasons by Enabler's Outpost, and it is available at enablersoutpost.com. It's also where I got my pen, and I'm using putty from Artisan Putty. I will have links to everything down below. I have figured out a way to organize my diamonds. I don't know if this is how I will keep it, but I found this plastic tote, just an empty plastic storage box. I've divided it using some business cards and numbered it 1 to 100 because there are 100 colors in this kit. And yeah, I'm super excited. You're gonna see I'm a little behind. I meant to start this in spring, but just everything has been going on. So I'm going to take small sections of this kit at a time and really just enjoy the process. So I'm gonna start. Can you see the bunny? It's so cute. I am going to maybe do a size from here, using my little ceramic knife pen to very gently cut this cover and pull that back to there. And that's the size of the section that we're looking at today. So let me just readjust and I will start the Wipnchat. All right, we are all adjusted, so hopefully this will work out. Today I am super excited to be working on this finally. It's been so long since I purchased this and had every intention of starting it much earlier. But of course, as with life is out here lifing, and I am just holding on by the seat of my pants. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope that you are safe and enjoying your crafting time. And if you hear anything, that's my husband. He's decided at 10:30 in the morning that fish cake sounds good. So he is in the kitchen, and everybody is doing great so far, which is a blessing, to be honest. It's been 2 weeks since my last update, so it has been quite a while, and I'm going to start on the top here with the letter K. That is number 21, which is great because that is at the front here and I can easily find it. So what have you been up to? What have you been working on? Have you been diamond painting, or have you been doing something else? Let me know in a comment. Ooh, I just noticed that there's a big tear in my bag. Okay, that's fine. I'll just have to be careful. Yeah, I have been, well, actually, I have worked on Ajisai quite a bit, which is the Diamond Art Club painting that I started. It is another big painting, but this one is way bigger. This one, I should have primed my putty first. I'm just gonna let it gently pull off, and then I'll use my finger to make it a lot less sticky. Anyway, I have been working on her in the background. So since my last Wipnchat video, I have completed the top row. It looks so good. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm also really excited to start this round drill diamond painting. And in other diamond painting news, some of you might remember that I'm working on a custom diamond painting of a picture that I took many years ago here in Ireland. And I had complained that I was running out of diamonds, and then I realized, you know what, I did have diamonds, extra diamonds that didn't fit in the containers. I did have them. Where did they go? And it's taken me this long to find them. They were in a backpack from the move. I'd put in a lot of craft supplies into just bags and whatever I could find to move house. So I did end up finding them in a backpack, and so I can finish that diamond painting now without any fears, which is really good news. Okay, next up is the half moon, which is 310 over here, number 7. So yeah, I'm relieved that I found the extra drills for that kit, because I was really kind of concerned that I'd have to ask for replacement diamonds, but I knew they had to be around here somewhere, right? Sorry, Luna was boofing. So yeah, I'm really relieved that those have been found, that they were in the house all along, and I didn't have to look too hard. But the reason I found them is because we have been, well, let me back up. So we went to the UK for another social gathering. We went to a music festival called Bearded Theory, and it's like a punk rock, electronic kind of festival. And it's family friendly, and it's really fun. We had to go on Thursday morning at 2 a.m. I think we left our place and got on the road at 1:30. And oh man, like, whew, that was early. I think I got a couple hours of sleep, but not much. I ended up sleeping in the car, and somehow James did not sleep at all, and he was fine. So who knows how that works. But anyway, the journey started in that way, and then we drove all the way down to, I think it's County Waterford, Rosslare Harbor. And there we waited for our ferry. The ferry takes about three or 3.5 hours to go from Ireland to the UK. And it's always really fun because I love being on the ocean. I don't exactly like the rocking motion very much, but I didn't get sick or anything. It was just, it takes some getting used to when you're not a seafaring kind of person. But it was really enjoyable watching the clouds go by, and I got some reading time in. I started the second book in the Jade City series by Fonda Lee. Very good. If you're looking for something that's fantasy, but it's not like high fantasy, I highly recommend it. So we were reading and just having a good time, and we eventually arrived in Wales and I'm gonna move this way. It's a little easier to lay down the diamonds vertically for me. Where am I going with these? Hang on. I think I'm ending I'm gonna end it right there. So I don't want to go all the way down with the black yet. I like to make like as square sections as possible. I don't know if everybody's the same way as me, but I'm gonna try to get this puttied up. This is, if I didn't say, it's artisandesigns.com. This is the putty I'm using. This is just like a little sample, And I'm pretty sure I bought a putty with it, or did I? Maybe I didn't. Ooh, I think it just made it worse. Oh well. So, anyhow, that was, we did the ferry. We got off the ferry at let's see, we got on at around 8 a.m. So I think we got off at about 1 p.m., something like that, maybe 12. And we were able to get on the road and got all the way up to, where did we stop? I'm trying to think of where we stopped. We stopped at a Morrison's to get some supplies. I was like half asleep at this stage, but very cool. I love visiting the UK. Like it's pretty fun. Things are so different, you know. But we were super excited to get to the festival, and we knew, like, we've been watching the updates and stuff, and they were saying, you know, be careful if you don't have to come on Thursday, please stay home, because there's been a major storm, a major rainstorm event in the area. It's near Birmingham. So please don't come if you can avoid it. And we were like, well, we're coming from pretty far away. We had to book the ferry in advance. Which one am I looking for? The Spade. There's so many colors. Spade is number 70. Okay. I don't usually organize my diamonds like this, but there's so many colors. I don't think that there's a better way to do it, to be honest. Oh, and this tray, this is my, I usually use this tray. It's my Pride tray. I think I got this from a company that doesn't exist anymore. It's diamondpaintingaccessories.co.uk. I'm pretty sure they don't exist anymore, which is why I didn't mention it. But anyhow, love this tray. Where is I going with this? So yeah, anyway, sorry y'all, I'm way out of practice of talking to a camera. It took a long time, but we eventually made it to the festival grounds, and it was so muddy. We were scared that the car was going to get stuck. We saw a lot of other cars getting stuck in the parking area, which was just a field. So it takes place in an area that is like a big house. Does that make sense? It's an old hall that, the bigwigs would have lived in back in the day, and think Bridgerton vibes, right? So there's a lot of grounds, a lot of area around it, a lot of, maybe not forest, but a lot of fields. So part of the parking was in the fields, and a guy that came in right after us got stuck, and we were already like, oh dear, how are we gonna get out of here? It's supposed to rain more, like what's gonna happen to us? But we kind of tried to push it out of our minds for a little while and try to enjoy just being there. But once we got through the gate, we got our wristbands and stuff. Once we got through the gate, we saw just how bad it really was. It was so wet and so muddy that I had decided, this is my second time going to this festival. I want to get a little trolley, a little wagon to put our stuff in, so that we don't have to pack horse it, into the festival area. I thought that I was doing us a favor. We get to the areas where we're supposed to be, walking down the path towards the campground, and literally the trail is like a slip and slide. I was like, oh great, this is just fabulous. I have some video. I'll try to add it in so that you can just see how bad it was. But like I said, Luna, please, we made the best of it. We tried to laugh it off. It only took about 10 minutes, and we were like, okay, we're going to become one with the mud, and we're just gonna enjoy, the experience of being in this situation, because there's no other real way to enjoy yourself. Otherwise, you're just going to be miserable, right? So we set up our tent, and immediately, we were just like, okay, well, we're here for 4 nights and 5 days, so we'll go back to the car tomorrow and get whatever we need, but right now we're gonna head in and start enjoying ourselves, because the Thursday is kind of like a teaser for the rest of the festival. It's not a full day. It's just a couple of bands to start it off and get you in the mood, and as a little treat for people who do arrive early. And actually this year they started on Wednesday, which is why they were like, please don't come if you can avoid it because of the parking situation. But it was a really fun night. We managed to not see, unfortunately, we were putting up the tent when one of the bands we wanted to see was playing, but in general, like, everything that we saw was really, really fun. And it was the same the whole weekend. I didn't take many pictures because it's not really like, if you've ever been to a music festival, it's not really a place where I want to take photos. This is not Coachella, you know what I mean? It's not for Instagram. This is people unplugging and having a really good time. And so I did the same. Of course, if you think about it, I had 3 battery packs, and so I tried to save my battery as much as possible on my phone. I only took pictures of the bands that I really wanted to see. So it was kind of like, okay, well, I'm gonna put my phone in extreme battery saver mode, and we luckily we didn't have any problems where we lost each other or anything like that. Me, James, and my friend Seamus, we stuck together as much as possible, and it was so much fun. I wish I could tell you all about the whole thing, but I don't think I have enough time. And for those of you who support me on Patreon, thank you so much. And I did give a full recap in the vlog last week, like play by play. So if you're interested, it is in the vlog tier on my Patreon. All right. So I really, really needed that time to unplug from the everyday anxiety of making videos and posting and trying to stay ahead of the curve on things. And I really, really talked about this in depth, but I needed a break. Pretty sure that for a while I've been on the edge of burnout, and like I was saying last time, my creativity had really just sunk. And so it felt so nice to just talk to people, sit in a field and listen to music, and not like be worrying about videos and timetables and schedules and obligations and all of this, which is what a real vacation should feel like, I think. So it was wonderful. Had a really, really great time, and I'm happy to be home and now where, you know, I can get back to my ordinary everyday and get back to YouTube too. So we had the return journey the following, well, we started on Monday. We did not have trouble leaving the parking lot, thank goodness. It took us 2 trips to get our stuff back to the car, but we managed. We pulled out and we were holding our breath, just a little bit worried that we were going to get stuck, but we didn't. It didn't rain as much as we thought it would after, I think it was Sunday morning, in the early hours of the morning, that it started to rain while we were asleep. And luckily it just didn't rain as much. It was forecast to rain all day, and at this point we had been soaked in mud for days. It dried out a little bit, but not nearly as much as we all hoped. So we were splashing around in mud for several days. I didn't get very muddy. I'm not the kind of person that would enjoy that, but there were some people who did. Some people fell. It was a mess, but I managed to stay pretty much mud free. Hello, Luna. Luna says hello, everybody. Hello, baby. What's up? What's up? She's under the computer, so I'm sorry if the camera is shaking. I'm filming this today on my computer because I had issues last time uploading from my camera, my phone. So I'm just hoping that it's gonna be okay today. Lulu, please. Pretty please, go lay down. Next symbol is, let's go for this kind of other brownie color. Number 5. Okay. 300. So on Monday, we stopped at, go to bed. We stopped at oh yeah, this one did it too. Oh my goodness, I think all the bags are like this. That's not good. Is that my fault? Am I doing that? Or is it doing that itself? I don't know. Sorry, I'm distracted. We learned some lessons from our first time at this festival, and it's just so far, 3.5 hours on a ferry and 4.5 hours on either side driving. It's just a long way to go one day after a one day after the festival, the last day of the festival, because you've already dragged all of your belongings to a car. And I think my Fitbit, I didn't bother bringing it this time. That's just one more thing to charge, but I know that it was an easy 2.5, 3 kilometers to the car. So we were pretty tired the day that we left. So we had booked a travel lodge, just one of those cheap inner city motel things, and I'm so glad we did, because we were able to stop in a town, or I guess it's a city in my head, in, I'm trying to say it correctly, Worcester. It's the home of Worcester sauce, not Worcestershire sauce. It's or Worcestershire sauce. It's Worcester. Worcester. I had to learn that really quick. So we got to stop there, and I really wanted to go into the cathedral because they have the tomb of King Richard in there, but I did not make it in time, sadly. Maybe next time, because it was a really pretty city. It has a lot of like Tudor buildings. We did end up, yeah, that's me doing that. Oh my gosh, I'm so, I can't pinch these bags. That's gonna be a problem. Right. We went to the oldest pub in Worcester. It was right behind our little sleeping arrangement. And we stumbled in and we were like, okay, we'll get a pint here and then we'll get some food and go to sleep. And when we got in there, they said, oh, there's going to be a pub quiz. And we were just like, what? Because next color is 44. Me and my friends, we have actually participated in many a pub quiz with each other. Did I say 44? Yes. And we are the South Kerry Wombats. So we brought back the South Kerry Wombats for a special pub quiz in England. Hilarious. We did not win. We were third to last, but 6th place. That's fine. I'll take it. It was fun. I didn't know a lot of the answers because it was mostly, based on Britain or UK stuff. So I had no clue, but it was really fun. And I was gonna get a Nando's because I've never had a Nando's, but I didn't make it in time before they closed. Unfortunately, Monday was a bank holiday, or a holiday in general. I don't remember. 61 is the next one. Oh, it's right here. And so I didn't make it in time. I ended up having to walk all the way down to a McDonald's, which I was not proud about, but the only other option was Five Guys, and there's no way I'm going to eat a Five Guys. That would make me so sick. Because I have a red meat allergy, as I was telling you about. So I was just gonna stay very far away. And we slept, and we got up at like 7 a.m., got some breakfast, and hit the road again. And it's really lucky that we hit the road when we did, because we almost missed our ferry to come back to Ireland. When we got down to the ferry, the gate was closed, and we thought there was nobody at the gate, and we were panicking. My heart was in my throat. I thought, this is my fault, because I really had to go to the bathroom. I just can't hold it anymore. I'm not as young as I was. And we had stopped like an hour before. I took 5 minutes. I went to the bathroom, and I felt like I made us late. But of course, you got to do what you got to do, right? But we just managed to sneak in and get on the ferry. There was only space for like 2 more cars on the ferry, so we were very close. Of course, we had pre-bought our tickets and everything, but when they're ready to shove off, they won't wait, But they did. Luckily, kind of waited for us, reluctantly, I'm sure. 82, 81, 82. This is where I should really have a smaller tray for this, I think. I'm just gonna stab and grab for this one. Go. So yeah, ferry back was uneventful. We got to Ireland and it was sunny. I was very happy about that. What's the pound sign? I'm gonna look for pound or X. It's pi. They are orangey. There it is, 52. 52. I can already tell that this is going to be very much like, I keep doing that. I keep doing the thing that I always do with the Ziploc bags, and it's ripping them. Damn. Anyway, got back to Ireland. It was beautiful, so beautiful and sunny for a little while. And I read in the car all the way back. All the way back as far as I could. I think it was Killarney before the light faded to the point where I couldn't read anymore. 62 is X. And so, yeah, I got quite a bit further in my book. I got to a point where I'm so excited. Oh, look at this. I'm going to diamond paint with my finger. So that's 62. There it is. 62 goes here. And then it was time for the weekend. So, well, we got back. What day was it? It was Wednesday night, right? Tuesday night? Tuesday night. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Oh my gosh. So we get back and we are exhausted. Basically fell asleep on the couch. Wednesday, James had the day off because he knew how tired we were going to be. So he decided very smartly to keep that day off. And we ordered another dumpster, so another skip, so that we could start clearing out the attic and all these other spots in the house where we need to declutter before we start the major renovations. And so our entire weekend, like Thursday I got on Twitch. Friday the skip arrived and we started to fill it up. We got in the attic. I cleaned out the back room and really got rid of a lot of stuff that was just hanging around for donkey's years that nobody wants. So we got quite far with that, and now I think the skip is almost full. We got into the shed down below and got rid of a whole bunch of stuff, especially like rusted nails and you name it, like all kinds. 73 as well. It's good that they're all kind of a related color. I wonder where the question mark is. I just need one of these. Can I do it again? diamond paint with my finger. I don't recommend it because you'll get the oils from your hand onto the kit, and we don't want that. Question mark is, oh, number 1. How about that? So yeah, lots and lots of work happened, and now I am helping my friend in town this week, and I will go live again tomorrow on Twitch if you want to join me or join us. I think I might get on a little early, but if I don't, I will be on at 1 p.m. GMT time, which is 8 a.m. Eastern time. And you're more than welcome to join us over there. I know there are some of you who are not interested, so you don't have to feel pressure. You don't have to come if you don't want to, but it is free, and you're more than welcome to watch. I will likely be cross-stitching tomorrow, but I might be diamond painting. Who knows? Maybe I'll swap them out halfway through. Which symbol? It's a plus. Here it is, 38. 39, 38. A little plus symbol here. So we had a lot of fun yesterday. I am trying to hit the halfway mark on one of my cross stitch pieces. It's called Miss Cherry Blossom. It's a gift from a floss tuber, and it's so beautiful. I'm so close to halfway finished. Well, halfway finished with the stitching and beading. There's not too much back stitch in it, which is good. And it has been a joy to work on. But yeah, in general, I've just been enjoying the time and trying to find some balance in my life, which is harder than you think. Big capital B. There it is, 14. And I highly recommend that everybody take some time to analyze, you know, where they are in life, and do that every once in a while. It's so important. I go through these cycles, and I am just about to enter into my 7 years. So I started YouTube in 2018, and I'm getting the itch to try something new. Lowercase n, sorry, one second. Lowercase n, nope, I missed it. N. It's hard to see. Okay, 6 is 51. Lowercase, oh, here it is, 74. I was in the 70s earlier. Here we go. Yeah, so I've been feeling this pull to do something new, different, and make some excitement happen, if that makes sense. So we'll see what happens over the next couple months, but it felt so good to see new places and do new things, and I'm very, very, very happy that I was able to do that, because it really has been a long couple of years. 49 is next. Can't wait to get into the beautiful specialty colors that are at the end, but I'm sure that will be inside. Definitely inside. I can see inside of the tree that's on the other end of this row. there's a lot of color changing, of course, because there's 100 colors. So Wipnchats might be a little complicated with this. I don't want you to have to hear me searching for numbers all the time. Very close to the end now. Where is the square? There's like a square here. Number 2. And yeah, the rest of this week, let's see, what do I have planned? This week, we need 3 of these. Whoops. So I think it's just me helping out my friend. She's running for a local election. I'm doing everything that I can to help, and which isn't as much as I wish I could do, but kind of limited. And let's see, letter D, or the little tree symbol. D, 23. 23. There it is. And the election's on Friday. So after Friday, I'll be free. I'll be free again. And then this weekend, it's just going to be more of the same. Decluttering, putting stuff where it needs to be, or bringing it up to the attic to save us some trouble later on this summer when we have to do kind of a big move out of the house to get all the stuff done. Now, I don't have all the details on that, and I won't for a while, but hopefully it'll be a lot easier than what I imagine it will be, because that is a great source of stress right now. I'm sure it'll be fine. 1, 3, perfect. Just using my finger as a dipper. And I hope to get back to the gym next week, since life is kind of going back to a normal tempo. You'd have to just pick it up like that. You know, it's really interesting the way that, you know, life ebbs and flows, and sometimes you go through really busy periods and then nothing. But that's what makes it interesting. 50 is my next one. 917. Oh, I did it again. Oh my god. I keep doing that, see? And yeah, we'll just see how it goes, where it goes, and all that kind of stuff. And I'll take you with me on the journey, although my updates might be a little bit few and far between as we get closer to that time of the year. I'm going to try really hard to make sure that those the work to the house doesn't take too long. I would hate to be, you know, in a position where I can't check in or whatever it is for a long time. That's really one of my fears. 6. I saw it not too long ago. There it is, 51. 51. There you are. Because I want to stay on top of it, like I said, and I want to keep you updated and everything. Oh, that's the fish guy for Rory's restaurant. Perfect. And I missed a couple of these. So the heart, 51. The heart is heart, wait, the diamond is 41, the heart is 54. 54 is right here. 3, 54 is heart. We need 3 of those. So yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't the most exciting Wipnchat ever, but it's just been so busy. We're really busy. And I'm glad that it's been this busy. I'm just not used to that. 41. And someday soon, maybe it'll just go back to being normal. Got some things to share with you next week, so I hope that you will tune in. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And I will keep you up to date with what's going on in my next Wipnchat video. And I have, like I said, have a an unboxing to share with you as well, which will be really fun. So there we go. We have a teeny tiny square. So that's what I could get done in an hour of talking with you all. But it is what, 50 centimeters by 235. So this is gonna take me a little while, but I enjoy it. It's just a lot of color changing. So if you like confetti and color changing, it's not so bad yet. I think the tree will be really fun to do because it's mostly, it's actually mostly color blocking up there. But I'll keep you informed of the progress that I'm making over on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you next time on my channel. Take care, everyone. Bye.